Radhe Krishna. Today we are here to listen to the story of Krishna, part 3. Last week we saw how he had killed the demons who came to kill him. Now we are going to see the toddler Krishna. It was very hectic for Yashoda. One day she heard him call her excitedly, and when she rushed out to see him hanging dangerously over the well, "Mother, mother, come and see! There is a little boy like me in the well. Please come and take him out, mother!" Yashoda rushed and caught him. "Never do that again," she scolded. And ever after that, every time she drew water from the well, she would imagine his face peeping from the water. There was no mischief he was incapable of doing. The little hands were busy with everything. One moment, he would try to take the hot coals from the fire, and another time, he would take the kitchen knife, waving at Yashoda. Another time, he would just go and take the calves to the cow before the milking time. Yashoda kept running after him every moment of the day. And for the rest of her life to come, she continued to see him everywhere, in the coals, in the fire, in the water, or near the cow, whether she was cutting vegetables or plucking flowers. Thus, she was able to see Krishna's figure everywhere. How lucky she was to see Krishna in everything. It is difficult for us to fix our minds on a formless God while doing ordinary, everyday chores. But how easy to recall the mischievous exploits of the divine child, peeping and laughing at us through our most tiresome chores. Sometimes some of the other gopis would beg to be allowed to take him to their houses for the day, and Yashoda would reluctantly agree, for she could not be away from him even for a moment. You see, once he had been taken to a house, he would go uninvited. Same way, his kindness is that once we invite him into our hearts, he will come unbidden and bless us with all the riches, whatever we desire for. Sometimes we never would have asked for. Such is his kindness. One day the gopis gathered and began to speak to Krishna's mother, Yashoda, about the pranks. The charges were numerous. They said, he comes and releases the calves before milking time, and then he steals the butter, milk, curd, and after consuming what he wants, he distributes the rest to his playmates, if they were there. Otherwise, he would feed the kittens, the baby monkeys, whoever follows him. They would follow him to get in the hope of getting something. After he has had his fill, sometimes he breaks the pots also. And if we scold him, he laughs at us. What should we do? And Yashoda replied, "Why don't you give him what he wants? After all, he's only a child. He loves a glass of milk, give him, and some butter, give him. If by the end of the month you produce the bill, I will meet it." Now, when they looked at Krishna, who was standing there, the picture of innocence, after having done so much of mischief, Krishna was hiding behind his mother and peeping out, his face with pretended fright and his eyes anxiously rounded at hearing these accounts of his misdeeds. He was even, sucking his worried thumb and peeping worriedly at his mother's face to see how she is going to take it. Yashoda's only response was to laugh. She could not bring herself to scold her darling son for any reason. Never mind, she comforted the gopis. I will replace your mud pots with golden ones. Thus, each of them got a golden pot in place of the mud pot he had broken. And this was exactly what Krishna wanted. For he wanted them to enjoy all the luxuries that were there in his own house. We will meet again with the Leelas of Krishna. There are so much. Please subscribe to my channel, Jayanthi's 5 Minute Stories. Thank you.